my creatives, and welcome to another video. So today I'm here to share a junk journal with me, and I'm sharing this free printable digital kit you can get on my Patreon page. And yes, it is free for everyone. So if you head over to my Patreon page, which is linked down below in the description box, and you scroll down, you can download this Halloween themed digital kit called Creepy Relatives. It's a mini kit. I just had fun creating something extra this month because I created an autumnal kit, which you can check out here. But I couldn't leave my creepy creatives hanging, right? So I created a little extra and made it a freebie for everyone. So just head over to my Patreon page, scroll all the way down. You can download it in either A4 size or in letter size. And of course, I also want to create with my own digital kit. So I grabbed my junk journal and I started out picking out a page. And I know there is a cute illustration of a girl and a dog on the right hand page, but I am at this point with my junk journal right now that I am going to cover things up because I used up all my blank pages, and I just wanted a nice background for that skull, so that's why I decided to use this page. And I'm taking one of the pattern papers to cover up that green because it doesn't go with my theme, of course. I also ripped up a little piece from one of the papers that I designed, and I ripped it in half so I could glue it over the spine. Papers this thick don't really like to be in the spine, so I tend to cut them up and put them closely together again at the spine so there is no bulk. I also do that with the skull. Also, fun little story about creating this kit. I have a spider phobia. I'm terrified of spiders, and it doesn't matter if they are paper, plastic, or real ones. If I see something that remotely looks like a spider, I get goosebumps all over my back, and I can't handle. But you know, you see that spider on that skull, right? Yeah, so I endured my spider phobia with this, creating this kit. Oh, even thinking about it, it gives me the goosebumps. So it completely freaks me out. Even when I have to cut out a paper spider, it's ridiculous, I know, but my brain is like, getting all creepy and stuff. So I added a few spiders in this kit, but it was quite a thing to do. So as you can see over on the top there's one of the spiders I had to cut out, and it gives me the goosebumps. So yeah, I continue to my page. I cut out that skull from one of the papers, and I'm just going to create a collage. I didn't really think too much about it, other than that I wanted to resemble this kit, and I want to create a fun page to remember it, and to give a little bit of that creepy relatives vibe. And I just had a lot of fun creating this one, and I also need to create with the autumnal one soon. I haven't created anything yet, but I have seen that a lot of my patrons did, and they are creating wonderful pieces. So if you use this kit to create something and you're going to share that online, please give me a tag so I can see what you create, because that's the most amazing part of doing this and sharing these things, is that I get to see what you create. So I took one of the photographs and cut out the two people, and now this little story evolved in my brain. Like, these two people are like a mom and dad, and then you have that child on the right hand side, right? She's now in that jar. So that creepy story came up in my brain while making this page, that these parents put that little child, took a photo and put it in a jar to keep forever. I don't know, it was just a weird, creepy thing happening in my brain. I'm just having fun adding all these tiny embellishments and creating this embellishment cluster. And then I'm going to add one of the word stickers that I also added, something wicked this way comes, because, well, it's kind of wicked when you put your own child in a jar. But yeah, so I tried to fit on one of the labels that are also included in this kit, but I couldn't find a proper place. And then I thought, well, Let's first stick down this bed because I did really like the place of that. Fiddling around with that label, and then I thought, well, I'm just going to write on that pattern paper. But before I do that, I'm going to use some Distress Oxide in black soot to create a dark border. And I really think that this helped a lot to pull everything together and to give it that creepy Halloween vibe look, right? So I love doing it. Now, some of you might be wondering why my paper is shiny. I have a laser printer and I print with a laser printer, and that is why it is shiny. So nothing special, nothing fancy, just my laser printer. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. I would also love it if you'd consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, put the notification bell on all notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. You can get this free printable on my Patreon page, and while you're there, I would love it if you would become a Patreon and get a free kit, get a digital kit every month. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!